What is up, and it's going to guys, Simpzy here, and today for you I have another episode of my FIFA 14 Manchester United Career Mode Season 5, Episode 2. That is so weird saying Season 5. From the very start when I started this Manchester United Career Mode, I had no idea that I would do 5 seasons. I have never in my entire life done 5 seasons of any career mode, and it's absolutely incredible to see the growth and the unrealistic, you might say, way how this career mode's developed. But regardless, I'm still having a crazy amount of fun, and that is the main thing, and you guys are enjoying it as well, so I can't thank you very much. I can't thank you enough for that. So guys, in today's episode we have 3 matches. The first match is against Nottingham Forest. The second match is against Arsenal in the Copa Euro, and that is the final. From what I can remember, we versed FC Porto in the last Copa Euro. And then we have the transfer deadline day, and then straight after that we have a match against Chelsea in the Barclays Premier League. So 3 matches, and hoping we can pull away with wins through all of them. So in the first match against Nottingham Forest, I went with the same mentality. If you guys can remember the first episode in the last season, if you did watch that, highly recommend you do. We had a match against Cardiff, and basically I didn't, throughout Season 2 and Season 3, I didn't play those lower league teams, but I did in fact change my mind last season. I wanted to score get a really crazy goal record, and we ended up winning 8-0 against Cardiff, which was absolutely fucking mental. And seeing that Nottingham Forest have just been promoted to the Barclays Premier League, I think we should show them how the big boys play. And Özil there with an outstanding shot. Bale manages to pick up the crumbs with that sexy left boot, and he scores comfortably as always. So guys, please let me know. I would like to know your feedback in the comment section down below. I would ask, players. What players would you like me to sign? We do need a new centre back for Varane, but if I don't sign players I'm basically asking for the January transfer window. We'll have some more additional cash, but you'll be able to see whether or not we actually sign anyone in this transfer window. But I have a lot of players up for loan, so you can expect for players to be going out. Also guys, I'd like to know your feedback. Would you like to see Season 6 of the Manchester United Career Mode? Now, I did say in the last episode that I think Season 5 is a good way to conclude the series. I think it's a good, it's not a round number, it's a good number. 5 seasons, 5 titles, and 5 Champions League. Hopefully. I'm saying hopefully, guys. I really do hope we can do that. Imagine losing in the 5th season. I'd be like, oh, fuck. I would have to play another season. But really, I don't mind doing so. I don't mind doing another season if you guys want to see it. But I know I've read a couple of comments of people saying don't do Season 5. It's unrealistic. You know, like it doesn't really. I'm having fun, and if you guys are enjoying it still, I'm going to produce content. If you want to see Season 6, I will do it. But there's only so much winning you can take. But I don't know. I'm very I'm not. It's very much up to you guys. If you guys want to see it, I'll provide it. If you don't, I'm more than happy to leave it. And I think so. If I was to do a new career mode, I would probably do a lower league Barclays Premier League team. I've spoken about I'll probably do Norwich, Crystal Palace, Everton, Hull City, Cardiff maybe. I think Southampton might be the way to go though. And if I was going to do a new career mode, I would want to play more matches. I want to do a low league team so I can play more matches, because obviously when most of your team's like a 90 rated plus, and you verse bloody Cardiff or Hull City, and it's a home match, of course you're going to win. You're going to win regardless. And I think I want to do a low league team so I play a lot more matches. But I don't know, guys. If you'd like to see Season 2 of the Fiorentina career mode, that's also an option as well. That went down well. I'm going to spoil it here. We have we got a big cash injection from selling Borjan and Shaqiri, so we've got Suarez up front. We still have a little bit of money in the kitty. I probably could sell De Rossi as well, do a player plus cash deal for Sergio Aguero. So imagine having Sergio Aguero, Suarez, and Ander Herrera just behind them. That would be absolutely awesome. I do have who do I have? Oscar as well, that's it, Oscar. I was trying to remember the other player I had. It was Oscar and David Luiz in the centre defensive mid. So if you guys haven't checked out the Fiorentina career mode, I highly recommend you do, because I had a lot of fun making that video. And especially Ander Herrera in that series, he's absolutely awesome. You probably don't see him as much, you see more like providing assists and whatnot. But I really wish I signed him in my Manchester United one. I really do regret that. But nevertheless, guys, we do have a match against a match against Arsenal in the Copa Euro. We're absolutely giving them the D here. A nice little play on to Marco Reus. And what you're going to do is going to cut back inside. Unfortunately, it does get clipped up. And we're trying to make a move from the back here now. Also, guys, would you like to see more live gameplays? That would be an interesting thing to do, I believe. Maybe mix it up a bit between live and... I feel like doing... If I'm going to do a new career mode, I think I want to do the January... The first initial... Looking at the squad, giving my thoughts and opinions on who's gonna play where I need to strengthen the squad, and doing the transfers live, because I think... It does sort of transcribe when you do a post commentary. You kind of have the rough idea, but I think the initial reaction is for like transfers and stuff is probably a bit better live. Maybe I should do that. Put in the comment section down below, let me know. And then maybe when we get into the crux of the season, we're just playing more matches, maybe I should do that post commentary. But I have done live seasons here and there, and I have done what I said. I've done the first initial transfers live. But, yeah, I'll be interested to know your thoughts and opinions on that, though. But Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know. He's just such an incredible player. He's the best player on FIFA. Obviously, his height and pace, and especially in this game, is just absolutely emphatic. And you can still feel that power, him being 32 years old. And I'll be interested to see in this season if he actually goes up in stats. Because he is just perfect on that left-hand side, running in. And just look at this. Like, there's no chance Chesney is going to ever fucking get a hand to that. And he's coming down here again with an amazing finesse straight past Chesney. Just like, I don't even think Neymar or Mario Balotelli could get that sort of finesse on. Only Cristiano Ronaldo could. He scores his second, and he's going to have an absolutely emphatic season. I can just see it. And guys, let me think. Who's going to make player of the season? I didn't do that in the first episode. I didn't do it in the last fucking season either. I usually get it right. I think Mario Balotelli's had it for the last 3 seasons. Van Persie had it. No, was it Van Persie or Wayne Rooney? And the other ones I can't quite remember off the top of my head. It's been so long ago. But Ronaldo gets his hat-trick there, and it was a well-deserved one against Arsenal. Look at just you can't stop him. 32 years of age, he's still that young boy. He used to play for United, loves scoring, and he's definitely a Manchester United man back now. As I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, player of the season. I think Mario Balotelli is going to get it again. Just because he's on that right-hand side. And I would put Neymar there. But he has 5-star weak foot and 5-star skills. So he's better off being there. I could push Neymar or Mario Balotelli to a centre forward. And I could get Bale with that left foot cut in. But I feel that Bale is a centre forward. And he has a better passing. And if I didn't put Bale in that centre forward role, where would he go? Because I could put Gertz there. He's probably a better suited cam there, but I don't really want to put him on a wing, and I think it would just fuck up the whole team. I think that the Özil and Gertz there combination in the middle is perfect, and the Reus and Ronaldo on the wings is fine. Obviously, I can switch it up again, but here's another trophy for Cristiano Ronaldo, and it's awesome that he's come to Manchester United so quickly. And funnily enough, guys, I forgot to even mention this. If you guys can remember, Song used to play for Manchester City. Originally, obviously, at the start of this career mode, Alexander Song quite recently moved to Barcelona. He moved back from Barcelona to Manchester City, played a couple of seasons there, and now he's back at Arsenal. So he's done very much the same thing with... same thing as Cristiano Ronaldo. He's going back to his boyhood club after, I don't know, just after he wanted to, I guess. But here we go, Neymar lifting up the captain's banner, and what an amazing team. It's such an incredible team, and I really am still enjoying it. So guys, we still have one more match. Don't forget that we have the transfer deadline day coming up in a second, and then we have a match against Chelsea. So guys, I would imagine this season is going to be very much similar to the last, as in we're going to be playing on, well, obviously we are playing on Legendary. I was going to more so start off with the amount of episodes. We're probably going to have 5, 6, 7. It's not too bad, seeing they're going to consist from anywhere between 10 to 15 minutes, which is it's a big episode. Like I used to do like 5-minute episodes, and I pump out like 15. But I feel like making bigger, concentrated ones gets through the season a little bit quicker. And especially when you're simulating a lot of it and playing Legendary, I'm only playing the top 5 teams, it's going to be a little bit different. But, of course, put in the comment section down below teams you'd like me to play as. And for some reason, there was a weird sort of glitch. I wanted to show you this. We ended up winning 1-0 over Everton, but it didn't show me Everton's team, which doesn't really make quite sense. But we had the transfer deadline day. Ruffier signed for Chelsea, and man, 24 million we ended up buying Ronaldo for. What an absolute signing with Connor Henderson. Get that shit out of here. And Hummels, the Borussia Dortmund centre back, for 24 million. We got 41 million we bought Cristiano Ronaldo for. That's what they made Connor Henderson's worth, minus the 24 million. But Real Betis keen to sign Smalling, and to be honest, I have no ambition of keeping Smalling. He's gone past of his age. He obviously just didn't get quite a run, and it's obviously not realistic, this career mode. I know a couple of people have been mentioning that, but who cares? I'm having fun doing it, and that's all that matters. And you guys are enjoying it above all. And I kind of feel bad that there's no first team Manchester United players anymore. There is, obviously. Oh no, there is Ronaldo, I guess, but that doesn't really count. We end up selling Chris Smalling to Real Betis, which is quite an interesting signing. Oh, the only player on the bench that is from original teams, probably from the start of the 5 seasons, is Chris Smalling. Sorry, not Chris. Paul Jones? Fucking Jones, the right back. I don't know why I forgot his first name. But Danny Welbeck had an offer from Aston Villa, and he's another player that we didn't really get to play with all that too much, and I kind of feel bad for him. He's 79 overall, he's 26 years of age, and he kind of was neglected in the team. Arsenal did make a very big move for Howds, I think that's how you pronounce it, for 23 million. They went ham in the final hours, like Arsene Wenger does. He does a lot. He gets those amazing last end deals, and good on him for bringing more players to the mighty Barclays Premier League. So we're currently on 4th on 24 points, followed by Manchester City on 20, Liverpool on 19, Tottenham Hotspur on 17, and followed by Arsenal. So Chelsea aren't in that top 5. They're actually not in the top 7, as a matter of fact, but Mario Balotelli is currently leading the goal scoring here. Lamela is coming up behind, but we do have a match against Chelsea. We did beat them in the Community Shield, and I'm hoping we can bring away points against them at Stamford Bridge in our first meeting in the Barclays Premier League. It should be a good one. Chelsea are not a... I just realised, Chelsea... Where are Chelsea? They're 8th. Okay, they're 8th. That's 2 wins, 6 draws? Wow, 0 losses. 6 fucking draws. That must be... That's mental. As I was saying, it just dawned on me, we have Oscar and Hazard, 2 former Chelsea players, which is quite interesting. But when you're versing Chelsea, especially in this season, you can never forget the likes of Giovanni and Moses and De Bruyne, of course. He is an outstanding player. I really would have liked to bring him to Old Trafford, but unfortunately, there's not enough room for him, and he'd be neglected. But Cristiano Ronaldo with a horrid titty grab celebration. Help me! Doesn't make much sense, but he was running down the wing, fucking of course, and scores an absolute howler past Courtois. I love showing the replay sometimes, just absolutely emphatic. So guys, make sure to leave a like on the series if you're enjoying it as much as I am. And of course, I always like saying this, I like to read your comments and your feedback. If you don't, if you've got constructive criticism about the series, please let me know in the comment section down below. Now, I kind of got distracted from what I was saying because I really wanted to show you, I'm going to show you a replay of this goal. This was an absolute awesome goal by Chelsea, and it was a very nice goal by De Bruyne. I was really hyping him up before. Now this just proves it. It was a nice little layover by Nathan Aki. I think he's from the Netherlands, but what an awesome goal for De Bruyne to pick out that corner past Begovic to score off the free kick. That's just absolutely awesome. But it was Cristiano Ronaldo to bring us back from the equaliser to make it 2-1. Giovanni, they're looking pissed. But it was Cristiano Ronaldo to break through the whole defence and powers a goal past Courtois into the bottom left-hand corner. Matter of fact, I don't know if I said that too much, bottom left-hand corner, but it really is the bottom left-hand corner. I don't know. But look at the way he curves that. Nice shot off the boot. Maybe I should change his boots as well. They look a little bit pooey. But Schürrle is through on goal, and he brings it back to 2-2 at Stamford Bridge. And Chelsea weren't giving up. They've won 2 matches and drawn 6, so it's not surprising that they're drawing points. Gareth Bale trying to get on the opportunity, and he sends one past Courtois, and Gareth Bale is not Cristiano Ronaldo is not the only goal scorer at Old Trafford, and his current, his former Real Madrid counterpart actually scores here to make it 3-2, to give us that little bit of breathing space and hopefully go to win at Stamford Bridge, because they are very defensive. Like 6 draws out of 2 wins is actually quite good. They're still getting points. Obviously, wins would be better, but Moses here makes it 3-3 and sends an absolute howler past Begovic. And to be honest, Begovic was actually having a howler of a game. He was conceding goals left, right, and centre. Lucas, we did manage to bring off the bench. He sends an absolute awesome goal from outside the shot out from the outside of the crossbar. But we actually drew to Chelsea 3-3, which is really quite interesting. Cristiano Ronaldo ended up scoring 2 goals and Gareth Bale scored 1. But Chelsea, they played really, really well. We did ask for some more additional money from the board, and we actually got requested. So, guys, we had a quite few interesting matches. We won against Nottingham Forest, we won the Copa Euro, and we drew against Chelsea. So, guys, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching and supporting the series. If you've watched all the way through, I really do appreciate it. And you guys go out and have a fantastic rest of the day after you watch this video. So, goodbye, guys. Thank you very much. Simpzy out.